Good morning, church. My name is Lori Moreland. I'm on staff at Heights Church, and I'm also a volunteer leader for junior high ministry. If you know me, you will know that I have this particular challenge, shall we say. I like to refer to it as maybe a directional disability. I get lost, and I've gotten lost so often that I can't even begin to count the number of times on my fingers. When I first moved from my very, very small town and made my way all the way to the city in California, I was absolutely beside myself. I would go into a mall in one door and I'd walk out, unbeknownst to me, a different door, and I wouldn't be able to locate my car for the longest time. I would drive down a road and I would be surprised when the road's name would change like 3 times before I even got off of that road. Or I would be going down a road and I'd be thinking, oh, this looks really familiar to me. I must be on the right road. And lo and behold, I was completely going in the wrong direction. It was very frustrating, and I had spent many tears and many phone calls trying to find my way. One of the best skills that I ever learned in high school wasn't reading, writing, and arithmetic. It was how to read a map. And I used that, but when you're going down the road, when you're going down the freeway, it's kind of hard to be glancing down at a paper map. So I think one of the greatest inventions of all time has been Apple Maps, because now I can have Siri telling me to move to the right, move to the left. Your turn is coming up after this light. And it has given me so much relief. I feel like I can go places that I might have been afraid to go to before because I was worried that I would get lost. I look at my relationship with God sort of like how Maps has been for me in trying to get around and navigate the world and being able to travel. When I have my relationship with God intact, when I'm spending time with God in His Word, when I am building up on the days when things are good, I have God with me when things are difficult. When I'm spending time with God on a regular basis and I'm starting to understand and recognize His voice, when I'm in a place when things are hard and there's a detour and I don't know what direction to go, I recognize His voice because I've heard it so often when I spend regular time with God. And I really love this verse I want to share with you. It's out of the Message version, and it is Psalms 119, verses 105 through 112. It says, "By your words I can see where I'm going. They throw a beam of light on my path. I've committed myself and I'll never turn back from living by your righteous order. Everything's falling apart on me, God. Put me together again with your word. Adorn me with your finest sayings, God. Teach me your holy rules. My life is as close as my own hands, but I don't forget what you have revealed. The wicked do their best to throw me off track, but I don't swerve an inch from your course. I inherited your book on living. It's mine forever. What a gift, and how happy it makes me. I concentrate on doing exactly what you say. I always have, and I always will." Because we do know that things can be going along fine in our life, and suddenly that detour sign is thrown up in front of us. We might have made plans, and our plans don't turn out the way we want. There's difficulties with finances, there's health issues, there are relationship issues that come up. And sometimes when I see a detour and I turn around and start following the other path in my life, I might end up going down a rabbit hole that's taking me someplace else, but because I'm on the move, I feel like I'm doing something, but it's taking me in the completely opposite direction. So I encourage you, like when things are great, spend time in God's Word. Spend time in relationship with other people who can encourage you and build you up because they know God's voice. Spend time curating that relationship with God that will take you on every path that you go on in your life. And when you go on your journeys, make sure that you have everything you need. Make sure your gas tank is full. Bring some snacks, but bring the right map. Because, for example, if you want to go to Roseville, did you know that there's a Roseville, Arkansas? There's a Roseville, Illinois, and a Roseville, Michigan. So make sure you're taking the map that's going to take you to where you want to go. Make sure you have the light of God that will illuminate your path. and that will take you forward in whatever challenges you face in life. We love you, church, and we're glad that you joined us this morning. You have a beautiful and wonderful day.